Aries. In the message carried by the movement of nature, the trait that may surface today for Aries is quiet yet persistent dedication to one's responsibilities. You don't boast about your strengths, but when it's time to work, no one can deny the firmness of your will and clarity of purpose. You speak only when it matters, especially when words might risk wounding a bond. You prefer distancing yourself from chaos rather than engaging in futile confrontation. Within the family, you silently carry burdens, driven by a dream to uplift your loved ones. In matters of the heart, you are loyal, dependable, and not one to easily let go. And remember, nature's hand is not to be underestimated, for its arrivals are sudden. So always walk with caution. Taurus. In the message carried by the movement of nature, the trait that may arise today in Taurus is firm discipline and the inner strength to face adversity. You are not easily shaken. Once you set a goal, your resolve holds steady no matter the outcome. In the family, your love is quiet but genuine. You listen more than you speak and mend misunderstandings without demanding recognition. At work, you prefer doing things in your own way and with firm principles, though you're not closed to ideas that benefit everyone. You are thoughtful in spending both time and money, always striving to keep your relationships whole and harmonious. And remember, nature's hand is not to be underestimated, for its arrivals are sudden. So always walk with caution. Gemini. In the message carried by the movement of nature, the trait that may emerge today for Gemini is keen observation and thoughtful restraint in every word spoken. You possess a sharp mind, quick to notice flaws in others, but wise enough to avoid conflict. You prefer to use intelligence in quiet, effective ways rather than through sharp arguments. Financially, you are cautious and practical, not because you're stingy, but because you understand how every cent can shape a better future for your family. In love, you are not only affectionate but nurturing, always giving value to your partner's emotions. And remember, nature's hand is not to be underestimated, for its arrivals are sudden. So always walk with caution. Cancer. In the message carried by the movement of nature, the quality that may shine today in Cancer is your unwavering devotion to family and those you hold dear. Your emotions run deep, and your nurturing nature leads you to care for others even in silence. Financially, you're not lavish, but you know how to provide for what truly matters. In personal decisions, you are cautious and deliberate, never rushing into things. You know how to wait, how to endure, and when you speak, your words carry weight and truth. You shy away from meaningless talk, especially when it risks damaging relationships. And remember, nature's hand is not to be underestimated, for its arrivals are sudden. So always walk with caution. Leo. In the message carried by the movement of nature, the trait that may emerge today in Leo is wide understanding paired with unshakable courage. When you are silent, it signals deep reflection, but when you speak, your words are fair and firm. You avoid unnecessary conflict and choose instead to preserve peace at home. At work, you are diligent, disciplined, and mindful with every step. Your every action has purpose, and your goal is not only self-betterment but the well-being of those around you. In love, you are steady yet warm, capable of sacrifice for the harmony of your relationship. And remember, nature's hand is not to be underestimated, for its arrivals are sudden. So always walk with caution. Virgo. In the message carried by the movement of nature, the trait that may surface today in Virgo is discipline, honesty, and deep accountability in everything you do. You move quietly, but behind that silence lies sharp focus on what truly matters. You do not seek attention, yet you're always present when things need fixing. In making decisions, you are thoughtful, always weighing what's best for everyone before taking action. At home, you are willing to sacrifice for peace and comfort. Financially, you are careful, never spending on things that don't serve a true purpose. In emotional matters, you are sincere and not one to give up easily. And remember, nature's hand is not to be underestimated, for its arrivals are sudden. So always walk with caution. Libra. According to the signs brought by the movements of nature, Libra today may embody balance and keen understanding. Naturally just and fair, you are especially inclined now to listen with patience and decide with grace. You may prefer quiet observation, but when you speak, your words carry weight. In tasks, you are careful and meticulous, never rushing into things needlessly. Deep inside, you harbor a sincere desire to do good, yet you're also unafraid to set healthy boundaries to protect your peace. And remember, nature's works are beyond human control, for changes come unexpectedly, so always be prepared. Scorpio. According to the signs brought by the movements of nature, Scorpio may carry today a deeper emotional intensity and keen perception. There is quiet strength in the stillness you choose. You are not loud, but your presence is undeniable. In work, you are persistent and relentless until your plans are carried through. In relationships, you are loyal and protective, though it may help to loosen your emotional grip to breathe more freely. Today, your creativity may shine. You will observe, reflect, and create paths where none yet exist. And remember, nature's works are beyond human control, for unexpected changes may arrive suddenly, so always be cautious. Sagittarius. According to the signs brought by the movements of nature, Sagittarius may feel energetic and open to new experiences today. Your natural playfulness and storytelling charm are matched by a thirst for knowledge and exploration. In your work, you're not afraid to experiment or take untraveled paths. New plans may take root, filled with inspiration and excitement. In relationships, you're warm and joyful to be around, but it's important to remain faithful to your promises. As your mind journeys along with your body, don't forget to listen to your inner feelings. And remember, nature's works are beyond human control, for opportunities may come suddenly, so always be ready. Capricorn. According to the signs brought by the movements of nature, Capricorn may show calmness and firm discipline today. Your practicality comes naturally, but today your insight into events may deepen even further. You may choose silence, but behind it lies careful planning. At work, you remain unshaken even in the face of great challenges. In your family, you're willing to sacrifice for the sake of stability. In matters of the heart, you love quietly but genuinely. Your loyalty runs deep, even if you're not quick to show emotion. Strength is born from your silence. And remember, nature's works are beyond human control, for trials may arrive without warning, so always be cautious. Aquarius. According to the signs brought by the movements of nature, Aquarius may exhibit a vast imagination and an open mind today. Ideas flow freely. Every passing breeze seems to carry a spark of inspiration. At work, you may offer unique insights that can help many. In dealing with others, you are approachable and open-hearted. In emotions, you feel deeply, even if not everyone understands it, but there is kindness and empathy within. Guard against being overly idealistic, and remember to embrace the reality of the present moment. And remember, nature's works are beyond human control, for unexpected events may arrive swiftly, so always be ready. Pisces. According to the signs brought by the movements of nature, Pisces may be especially creative and sensitive today. You naturally connect with the emotions of others, which makes people feel safe to approach you. At work, you are diligent and sincere, but your efforts shine best when heart and mind work as one. At home, You are a gentle keeper of peace. Your emotions may run deeper than usual today, so it's important to give yourself space to breathe and rest. In love, you are faithful and capable of loving deeply, even if it hurts. And remember, nature's works are beyond human control, for emotions may arrive suddenly, so always be careful.